The rain had stopped, but water still dripped from the roof. The morning sun was just coming up, shining through the clouds onto the dirty floor of the old garage. Lily Walker cleaned her hands with an old cloth and looked at the beat-up red truck that had come to her shop the night before. She had no idea that helping someone fix their truck without asking for money would change her whole life. In a world where most people walk past others who need help, Lily had stopped to help and wanted nothing back. That simple choice, quiet and unnoticed by others, would start amazing things she never dreamed of. If you believe in being kind, giving people second chances, and helping others even when nobody sees you do it, please like this story, leave a comment, share it with others, and follow Kindness Corner. When you support us, it helps keep these true stories of hope alive. Lily was more than just someone who fixed cars and trucks. She was tough, the kind of woman who would fix a broken roof with her own hands and still get to work before the sun came up. She was 32 years old and ran the only repair shop around in a small town that seemed forgotten by the rest of the world. When her father died, he left her the business and a pile of bills that weren't paid. Since then, life had been really hard. The garage barely made enough money. She fixed farm machines, forklifts, and old pickup trucks for farmers and working people who couldn't pay the high prices at big car dealerships. Most months, she had just enough money for rent, food, and electricity. But she never said no to anyone who needed help, not even strangers passing through town, especially not the ones who looked broken and lost. That's exactly what came to her shop late one Tuesday night. A broken man driving a broken truck. His big truck made loud noises and stopped working just near her closing gate. The driver looked tired and his eyes seemed empty. He got out looking like he hadn't slept for many days. His name was Mason. Lily could see how desperate he was by the way he held his hat and said sorry for bothering her. He was trying to deliver something important across the country, but his truck's transmission had stopped working 2 states too early. He had no cash, his credit card didn't work anymore, and he had no good story to tell, just tiredness and hope for help. Lily could have said no. She probably should have, but something about his tired voice made her think of her dad, who always said, "Help people when you can, even if it costs you something. That's the only way to make the world better." So she rolled up her sleeves, kept the garage open until after midnight, and worked under one yellow light hanging from the ceiling. She found some parts from her pile of old car pieces, fixed what she could, and got his truck running again by the time the sun came up. When Mason reached for his wallet to pay her, she pushed his hand away. "You don't need to pay me anything," she said, and she really meant it. The next few weeks passed quietly. Lily went back to her normal routine. She changed oil in cars, fixed brakes, and talked with neighbors over coffee in old cups with chips in them. Business stayed slow. Cold weather came and brought a leak in the garage roof with it. She fixed it as best she could using an old sheet of plastic and a ladder held together with thick tape. Still, she felt happy inside. She believed in doing good things, and even though life hadn't given her good things back yet, she held on to hope that helping others still mattered. Then came the morning when everything changed. It was a Thursday. The air smelled like truck fuel and wildflowers from the fields nearby. She had just opened her garage when she heard the sound of big wheels rolling down the gravel road. A fancy truck carrying equipment, shiny and beautiful like something from a dream, drove into her parking area. On the truck was a brand new machine for lifting cars, fancy tools for finding problems in engines, expensive air machines, and a big system for cleaning the air inside the garage. Everything her small, struggling shop had never been able to buy. She stared with her mouth open, thinking someone had made a mistake. But the delivery man got down from his truck with papers in his hand, smiled, and showed her the delivery information. It was sent to Walker's garage, all paid for. Inside the envelope was a note written by hand on rough paper with oil stains on it. The note said, You didn't know me, but you helped me anyway. I was on my last truck driving job that night, with no money and no hope, ready to quit driving trucks and give up on everything. But your kindness helped me get through it. I'm doing much better now, working steady jobs. This is just the start. Keep fixing broken things, Lily. People like you make the world keep going. Mason. She stood still on the gravel road with wind blowing through her hair. For a long time she couldn't speak. Her hands shook when she touched the buttons on the new lifting machine. Tears came to her eyes when she realized this gift wasn't just equipment. It was someone believing in her. Someone had seen her struggles and hard work and had answered her in a way she could understand. Tools, hope, and a better future. Word about the delivery spread through town like fire. People came by just to look at the new equipment and ask her what had happened. Every time she told the story, her voice would break a little. Because it wasn't about the machines or money. It was proof that her quiet way of living, of giving help without wanting anything back, still mattered in a world too busy to notice small acts of kindness. In the months after that, things got better. The garage became a place where people liked to come. More customers brought their vehicles to her. Farmers, truck drivers, and even some big trucking companies started using her shop. She was able to hire a young person to help her learn the business, fix the leaking roof, and paint the old rusty sign in front of her shop with fresh paint. Life didn't become perfect, but it became good, full of meaning and based on something real and important. If this story made you feel something good, even just a little bit, please like it, leave a comment, share it with your friends, and follow Kindness Corner. These stories help us remember that even the smallest kind act can spread across time and distance to create something beautiful. Before you leave, please take time to write a comment below. Tell us what this story meant to you or share about a time when someone's kindness changed your life. What you write matters more than you think it does.